What's up, everybody? So in less than 24 hours, I'm taking my Aprilia on its first track day. And I have to say, I am stoked. And I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride. I'm going to tell you everything it took to sign up, all the equipment you need, what it takes to get the bike ready, and of course, how things go down at the track. Well, all that said, roll intro. Alright, so first thing is you got to sign up for the track day. Probably the biggest thing to know is that it's super expensive. Compared to motocross, you can ride on a motocross track for like 25 bucks for the whole day. To sign up for a track day, you're looking at 180 to 280 bucks for the day. The track I'm going to, Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California, $280. That is not cheap, people. So anyways, you sign up on the website, and basically what they have is they have 3 levels. Level 1 is for beginners, level 2 intermediate, level 3 expert. I only do like 1 track day a year, so it's hard for me to get faster. So I signed up for level 2. Last time I signed up for level 2, after my first session, they bumped me into level 3, because what they do is they put a transponder on your bike and they can read your lap times, and they also post that on their website, and throughout the day you can sit there and check your web times, your lap times. Web times, what the hell's a web time? You can check your lap times and see how you're doing, and it's pretty freaking cool. But before you commit to a track day, you need to know what kind of equipment you need to have. You need to have a one-piece riding suit or a jacket pant that zip together all the way around. You need to have riding boots, riding gloves with a gauntlet, and of course the typical helmet. And then the next thing is your bike prep. Every track has different rules, but they all basically probably follow the same structure. You need to tape off your headlights, your tail lights, remove or tape off your license plate, remove your mirrors, and you need to unplug the fuses for your headlights and your tail lights and your blinkers. But probably the most important thing, if I can make this green. Come on. But the most important thing to prepare for a track day is your tires. Don't skimp on tires, because they could make or break your day. Now, you don't have to have new tires. You just want to make sure that your tire has a good circumference. Look at this picture of my old tire on the left and my new tire on the right. You can see I do a lot of city miles, so the tire starts to get a flat spot on the highest point. That makes for some really unusual turning dynamics. The bike will want to dip into corners, so make sure your tires at least have a nice radius to them. All right, so if you are putting on a new set of tires, you're looking at about 350 to 460 bucks, depending on the brand and the quality. Now, another thing that I'm doing today, or not today, tomorrow, is I'm having my suspension tuned at the track. They always have a suspension tuner, and for 50 bucks, he'll work with you all day long. So far, I'm looking at, 280 plus 460 in tires, plus 50 bucks to get my suspension tuned. Luckily, the tires I'm using the Pirelli Super Corsas. It's a DOT tire, so I can use it on the track day, but then I can also use it on the street afterwards. So, you know, you want to get your money's worth out of these tires. Other things you want to bring to the track is you want to bring food, water. I'm running tire warmers, so I need the tire warmers, plus I need a front stand and a back stand to lift the bike up and spin the tires to install them, and a fan. It just depends on the weather and where you're at. I love red lights in hot weather where there's shade. Thank you, trees. I also, whoa lady, where are you going? It's not even close to being green. Oh my god. Another thing I did was I put fresh oil in my bike. My oil only had about 1,500 miles, but the bike's going to be working pretty stinking hard, so I thought I'm going to put a fresh set of oil in it. The oil I use, all synthetic, $14 a quart. Good lord, I'm in the wrong business. Now, my last time at the track, I was throwing down 1 minute 49-second lap times on this bike right here, my Suzuki 1000. On my Aprilia, I'm hoping to get at least down to a 145, shave off at least 4 seconds. If I get below 145, I'm gonna be really happy. I mean, the Aprilia, it's got more power. It's a race bike. It's made for the track. This thing isn't really made for the track. I don't know why I'm showing you this. Just want to come over here and enjoy the shade for a minute. Oh, another thing that's super important. Tires and air pressure are really vital on a track because you want to have enough heat in your tire for it to stick at its optimum. And the air pressure has a lot to do with your contact patch. Too much air, you get a smaller contact patch. Not enough air, you get too big of a contact patch, and you overheat your tire, and next thing you know, it's pushing out too. So with my tire warmers on, my tires should be between 180 and 190 degrees. Meaning if I put my hand on the tire, I should only be able to hold my hand there for about 1.5 seconds before I have to remove it. So another important tool would be to have a tire pressure gauge. What I'll do is I'll come in after each session, put on the tire warmers to keep the tires hot, and then I'll check the air pressure, because the air pressure will rise 3 to 5 degrees from the heat. So what I'll do is I'll adjust my pressure. In the back I'm running hot, I'm running 31 degrees, and on the front I'm running 29 degrees. Pressure gauge. Now you don't have to run tire warmers. You can just go out there and let your tires warm up for a couple of laps, but who wants to spend 2 laps on a track nursing their bike, warming up their tires while everybody else is blowing by you? Alright, so I just took the bike down to the gas station to fill the tank, and I wanted to scrub in my new tires. When you get new tires, it's good to go slow and just do this maneuver here and scrub them in so they're not slippery. Good morning, guys. As you can see, the sun is barely up, but it feels good. I got here about 20 minutes early. It's about 20 minutes till 7. Just got my morning poop out of the way. That's always a good thing. So I'm gonna go over here to the garages, see if I can find my people, get unloaded and start getting set up. 7 o'clock, you can register. I already signed in online, but you always gotta register here when you get here. And then take the bike over to tech, and then the riders meeting at 8 o'clock, and then we're good to go. It's a good day at the track. It's always a good day when you keep the bike on the two wheels. Keep the rubber side down. The number one thing was to bring my lap time down, if you remember, to a 145. Previously I was at a 149. My fastest lap today was a 142.5. That's huge. That's like 7 seconds faster than last time I came here. Now, one thing I noticed is by looking at the pictures I saw of myself from that day, there's a photographer that comes out there every track day and takes pictures and posts them online. I need to work on my body English. I mean, I felt like I was focusing on getting off the bike and getting my knee down and getting my, leaning into the corners. How much you feel you're leaning and how much you actually are leaning are never the same thing, I'm learning. My brain needs to learn how far to lean. I went and looked at the lap times for the expert guys, and I was faster than 12 of them. Anyhow, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the total track experience. We'll see you next video.